Hey, we're back. We're going to be looking at Teladoc. So we're going to be focusing on our hype stocks. And yeah, so with Teladoc, I haven't heard much of them. I don't, they're not one of the stocks that I follow too closely, but we'll zoom in a little bit because Teladoc seems to just be trading sideways, at least for the past almost a year at this point. They hung out in the range of like 30 to 40, but now, more recently, it seems like it's hanging out between about 21 and 30. So it looks like if it continues to trend in that type of cycle, uh, that this one has potential to just kind of buy and sell as it fluctuates between that high and low. Um, Again, I probably won't play it that way just because I'm still kind of nervous with the whole Nvidia thing, but we'll see how this plays out. I think this one has potential to treat it that way. Um, it looks like the last time we looked at this was uh, right around this week. So this red bar, and I'll zoom in even a little bit more. So right around here, this bar was the last time we checked, and so a couple weeks have passed, and um, it, I don't think I actually bought. Um, Again, because my buy point was 21, and at the time it was trending down. It looks like it was at about 25 the last time we looked, and it's still at 25. It looks like we could have got it at around 23, so still not the ideal. Um, it looks like there's not too much trade volume here. If we look at these bars down below, there was big time sell pressure back in April of last year, and so a year's passed and it's just been hanging out in that range. Um, I guess overall, I would say it's a decent time to buy if you think this one's a good one to own long term. Uh, but overall, I think this one is just going to kind of bounce between this range for the foreseeable future. Um, Again, we'll see. I'm certain there's a video out there that I need to watch that's on my to watch list that will go over their first quarter results, if not their fourth quarter, right around their year end of 2023. So at some point I'll look at that, and hopefully the next time I circle back to this, I'll have at least a better understanding of what's going on with them in terms of what their financials look like. But again, just sticking to the technical analysis. Right now, I would say I'm just going to keep watching this one. If it continues to trend upward and we can actually mark out an upward trend with this, then I might be a little more inclined to buy at this point. But right now, I just want to see if it pulls back close to 21. If we happen to catch it at, say, 23, I'd be more interested because, again, the goal would be get it as close to 21 as possible. Um, I could even maybe move this up just a little bit to here, which is more like 22. So not much of a change, but uh, yeah, it just seems to be trending between 22 and 30 for uh, really the past like six close to 7 months. I think it'll continue that way, barring anything um, major in terms of good news or bad news. So that's pretty much how I'll treat this one. If I can get it close to 22, maybe 23, 24, yeah, I'd consider adding it. I don't think I have a Teladoc position. I would like to. I mainly because I think it has the potential to be something good in terms of just healthcare in general, like just doing it, uh, over the computer as opposed to taking the time to go into the office. Plus, I mean, clearly it had high potential back about 2 years ago, hitting 300. So um, there is that possibility that we could see it trend upward rapidly over the next, who knows, year or two. I think it just peaked way too early, and hopefully we get some strong financial support as we go. And again, hopefully I watch a, a video of just what their financial situation is more like by the next time I circle back to them. But again, just sticking to the technicals. It's below fair value. Again, if you're unfamiliar, that's what that blue line is. That's the fair value. It's below that point. It's closer to the green line, which is the buy point, the ultimate buy point for this. So, yeah, I wouldn't be. Uh, I'd feel okay with buying it at this point. Uh, but again, I think that there's a good chance that we can catch this one at a lower point and just add in, I don't know, just something, a couple shares. So I will update our chart here off on the right, and then I'll share that with you. So really all that's going to happen is I'm updating the buy point and the date so that we can monitor that. And I'll add a little note here. Currently trading between 30 and 22. Okay, so this is pretty much all I did. Here's Teladoc. Here's just like the quick summary. So it's currently at 25. The ultimate buy for me would be 22, so it's very close. That's what the orange means, as you can see down here on the right. And it's currently trading between that $22 and $30 range. So overall, it's decent time. I wouldn't be opposed to adding a share, and I'll check how much capital I have available, and if I feel comfortable, I might just add one share, maybe two, just to you know have some skin in the game. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for Teladoc. We'll move on to the next one and see if we find a better stock for us to buy. But so that's it. Uh, Please like, subscribe, and of course, if you have any opinions on this, let me know, and hopefully we can figure something out with this one specifically. But otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.